Hi, Richard here. Have you ever seen a green chicken? Well, you're going to today. We're going to make a dish called Pollo Verde. And this is actually a Spanish dish that I've modified and put a little bit of my own technique into it. But we're going to make Pollo Verde. We're going to make green chicken, a Spanish dish. Let's do it. The ingredients are about 1.5 pounds, maybe 2 pounds of chicken, sliced. I like to use lean chicken breast. You don't have to. If you use chicken thighs and a mixture of boneless, skinless chicken thighs and boneless, skinless chicken breast together, it makes for a richer dish. So you don't have to necessarily use only chicken breast, but if you want to, you can. It's just as good. Garlic to your taste. This is a lot of garlic, so I won't be using all of that, but to taste. Pepper, I say maybe about 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And if you don't have any kind of chicken bouillon or chicken stock, all you can do is get some of this Knorr chicken stock, and it's pretty soft. There's no struggling with it to grind it into the liquid, into the dish and make sure it dissolves. It's pretty moist, so it pretty much falls apart when you add the liquid to the dish. So 2 of these, and about, I'm going to say 1/4 cup of flour, white flour, and a bunch of parsley. This is what's going to make the dish green. And you may think, well, my gosh, well, how's that going to taste? Well, you're going to find out. And then we're going to use some white wine. I like to use different kinds. Sauvignon Blanc is pretty good. It's like Sauvignon Blanc is like using whole milk as opposed to say 2% milk. It's richer. A Moscato wine is this one here. It has like a really grassy flavor to it, so it'll go really well with the parsley and the chicken and the garlic. So let's put all this together. I forgot to mention that we use extra virgin olive oil. So what you do is you get your pan hot and you put, I would say, about almost 1/4 cup of olive oil in there. And to that, you can already smell the olive oil starting to heat up. You put your garlic in there, and you let it turn brown. You let it toast a little bit, okay? And once the garlic toasts, you want to add your chicken. You take the garlic out and you add your chicken, okay? We have turned the garlic nice and golden brown. It looks like golden nuggets here. You know, being from Las Vegas, we lived in Las Vegas, for about maybe 17 years. And we raised all of our three sons there. Las Vegas is a culinary place to be. I mean, they have it going on there. So if you ever get to Vegas, go to Vegas and check it out. But here, we take the garlic out of the frying pan and we put it in the blender. Okay, and you set that aside. And then you add the chicken. And this chicken will cook pretty fast because it is boneless, skinless. And that garlic that you fried in the oil has been flavored with garlic, and you're going to flavor the chicken with that garlic. So, garlic, garlic, garlic. You got to love garlic. I love garlic. So while the chicken is cooking, we're going to make the green sauce, okay? So let's get that ready. Okay, we're gonna make the green of the green chicken here. You put the bouillon cubes, you have the toasted garlic in here, and then you're gonna add some vino blanco, some white wine, and that's about maybe a cup, maybe more. And olive oil, I'm gonna skip on that. So then you're gonna add before you do that, you're gonna add some flour to it, and that will give you the gravy that's gonna go on the chicken. Okay, and then my parsley. Okay, gotta turn. See, this chicken will spit at you. It'll cook really fast. Okay, so be sure and wear your sunglasses because you're gonna get spit at. Well, you can always lower the heat. That always helps, right? I guess. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, settle down. Okay, so this chicken is about done. Okay. Nice and golden and caramelized and good. So then you get your parsley. This is Italian parsley. Okay, it looks like cilantro, so when you go shop for it, Italian parsley does not have that spicy smell to it that cilantro does. And the leaves are different too. The leaves are not roundish like the cilantro. They're actually 3-pronged leaves, okay? They look like that. That's Italian parsley. It's a lot milder than cilantro. So you put that all in there, and then you blend it up, and this is going to be the green sauce that we're going to use to coat the chicken in. So chicken is going haywire. That chicken's ready for the sauce. Can you hear it? Hey, hey! Give me some green sauce. Give me some green sauce, quick. Woo! I have to get a new pair of glasses after I get through cooking this. You know that. So then you quick, put the fire out. There it goes. And that is your green chicken right there, okay? Now, after you do that, you want to let it boil a little bit and turn into a thick, not a thick, but a relatively thick gravy, okay? That's what the flour does to this. And if you can see that, okay, you have a lot of color contrast here. You got the caramelized chicken breast and you got the beautiful green sauce. So this is green chicken, okay? And this goes really good with mashed potatoes. My youngest son loves this dish, and he likes to eat it with mashed potatoes and lots of butter. So yeah, it's really good. So that's what we do. It takes it about maybe 10 to 15 minutes to really come up to a full boil. And actually, this dish, if you let it set overnight, the flavor actually improves. Okay, it's good when you first make it, but the next day, and my youngest son will testify to that, it tastes better the day after you make it. So if you're going to have guests over and you want the flavor to really pop, you make the dish the day before and just reheat it. You know, you might need to add a little bit of water to the gravy to get it to loosen it up a little bit, but the flavor does improve the next day. So this is actually, like I said before at the beginning, this is actually a Spanish dish, okay? A variation of a Spanish dish. Now, by Spanish, I mean from Spain, okay? Not New Mexico, from Spain. So, and see, as you can see, it's getting a little bit thicker here. You see that? And you can gauge it when it's getting thicker. And the longer you let this boil, the more the water will evaporate and the thicker the gravy becomes, okay? So it's up to you. If you want a really light gravy, well then, you know, you could stop it here. But I'm going to let it boil down a bit more because I like a bit thicker gravy. And that's pretty much it. The sauce has been bubbling away very happily here for a few minutes. And it's thickened up nicely, as you can tell. So, you know, now you can plate it. We fried some potatoes here. And I know I mentioned that you could eat this with mashed potatoes. Well, you can also do it with fried potatoes. So, you know, and it tastes just as good. Look at that. Here is the end result. I like a lot of gravy on my potatoes. Not everybody likes that much gravy, but I do. So after you've done it all, and you let the gravy get thicker, and the potatoes have gotten nice and golden brown, well, all that's left to do is to eat it slow.